The Supreme Court on Thursday refused to reinstate a West Virginia law barring transgender athletes from playing on female sports teams. A 12-year-old transgender girl at the heart of the case can continue competing on her school's girls' track and cross-country teams. The Biden administration, meanwhile, has also proposed a new rule forbidding the nation's schools and colleges from enacting outright bans on transgender athletes. Ed O'Keefe has the latest on this new policy.
John, good evening. The proposed ban would make categorically banning transgender athletes a violation of Title IX, the federal law that bars schools from discriminating on the basis of sex. Just this week, Kansas became the 20th state to impose such a blanket ban. But the new rule would allow K-12 schools and universities to restrict, in some cases, the participation of transgender students if it undermines fairness on the field or could lead to injuries. It's in essence a compromise between those seeking to ban transgender athletes because they might have an unfair advantage and those trying to protect transgender athletes' rights to participate in sports consistent with their gender identity. There are several current federal court challenges to the blanket bans across the country, and just today, the U.S. Supreme Court denied a request to immediately reinstate a West Virginia ban on transgender athletes. That means lower court challenges to the bans will continue, and there's been no final ruling on the legality of those bans. John?
Thank you, Ed O'Keefe at the White House.